And welcome back, Ranger fans. Or should I say welcome back to myself, because I'm the one that took a week off. And I do apologize about that. But anyway, I digress. Hello everybody, it's your favorite Pokemon champion, aka Jesse, aka the Golden Green Ranger. Why? Because Jason and Tommy were both awesome. And that's right, yes, I did say Jason, not Trey. Because nobody likes Trey, okay? Jason's where it's all about. Anyway, let's digress. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Like I said, I did take a hiatus last weekend, and I do apologize for no upload. But the truth is, I have no excuse. I played video games and hung out with my family. I could go on and on like other YouTubers and talk about how busy I am, but we're all adults, we're all busy. So I'm not going to waste your time with that. Instead, I'll waste your time with a new video. Okay? This video is kind of special to me. This one, I want to grow up and be special. I want to be able to come behind him and give him a big pat on the back and go make something of yourself, buddy. The video I want to talk about today, or the subject, if you will, is Tommy Oliver. The greatest thing to ever happen to Power Rangers, and the worst thing that happened to Power Rangers. Now, that's a bit paradoxical, but I got reasons. I wouldn't say it if I didn't, okay? I got a list in my pocket. I'm waiting for people to come at me in the comments, because I'm ready to go. Now, let's talk about the obvious. Tommy's everybody's favorite. Tommy is like the Wolverine of Power Rangers. You love him, or you pretend not to like him so you seem relevant and you're a bit of a hipster. Everybody loves him, okay? He's awesome in this show. Every costume he's gotten was awesome. Every theme song he's gotten was awesome. Every line he got was awesome. His spin kicks were awesome. His romances were awesome. His ponytail was awesome. His spiked hair was awesome. His goatee was awesome. His professor's degree in teaching high school science was awesome. We can go on and on about how awesome he is. He is my favorite Ranger, besides Jason as Gold. But let's go on and why he's the greatest thing to happen to the franchise. Let's talk about a little thing we like to call ratings. You see, Tommy was brought in for 10 episodes, and then the candle... sorry, I got emotional for a minute. The candle burnt out and he lost his powers. Everybody knows what happened. Kids rioted, they got mad, they refused to go to school, they refused to eat dinner. You can imagine a little riot, a bunch of kids being real mad, being like, "Mom, I'm not doing it, we won't take it." And they decided to bring him back. Now, one of the stories is they brought him back to appease the fans, but the truth was, it was also a smart idea. You see, what ended up happening was they had limited footage, so he would come back in small, limited ways, just here and there, or a cameo at the end of the episode. What kept people engaged, though, is you never knew when he was going to show back up. So ratings, you couldn't miss Power Rangers because you didn't want to be that kid in the schoolyard being like, "Yo, Tommy showed up last night," and then you're like, "What? I missed it? Oh, Jeopardy!" I don't think they were on at the same time, but you get my gist. So, we've seen an improvement in ratings because of that. The other thing that was awesome about Tommy is everybody loves his story arc. 5 different powers, okay? We have Mighty Morphin Green, Mighty Morphin White, Red Zeo, Red Turbo, and Black Dino Thunder. All costumes are awesome, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. I even like the chrome on the Turbo. Come at me, bro, okay? And that was awesome. But let's really talk about the heart of why he's such an awesome part of the show, and another reason we all love him and think he's one of the greatest things that happened to the show. And that's the actor underneath, Jason David Frank. You see, what I like about Jason David Frank is he takes the show serious. Not only does he take it serious, he has a love for this show. He has a love for his fans, and he has an appreciation. I've never seen him talk bad about Power Rangers. He seems to embrace the fact that he is so beloved by his fans. And I have to say, I respect that. The fact that he takes the show serious makes you understand why it's so important to you. You see, Power Rangers, words are difficult today. Power Rangers has such a unique fan base. From the kids that are still currently watching it to those who grew up with the show and just appreciate it for what it is. And the fact is, when you see an actor that was attached to the show for 20 plus years still take it very serious, it feels good. And I'll always appreciate and respect him for being a part of Power Rangers. Now, we could end it here on such a positive, happy note. Everybody smiling, getting along. But I'm not going to. I'm not that kind of guy. You see, I got to speak some truth. Okay, let me hit you with some truth, all right? And testify on why he's also the worst thing that ever happened to the franchise. You see, during the time of Mighty Morphin, another YouTuber said so eloquently, Power Rangers would often become the Tommy Oliver show featuring Power Rangers. And what he meant by that was the show focused so heavily on him. Now, during Mighty Morphin, when he was the main character, that's okay. He's everybody's favorite. Focus all the stories on him. Let him get the romance, the one-on-one battles with Zed, all those reasons. Even after Zeo and Turbo, let's still focus on him because he was that main fixture in the show. My issue is he left, and there's been other amazing leaders or 6 Rangers that came in that should get attention too. Let's talk about West, okay? From Time Force. Everybody loves West. West had an amazing story arc. West had growth. West had Jen. Hello, what's up, Winky Face? And had that romance. I want to know what's going on with West. Yeah, he's returned for a couple crossovers, but I want that deep, impactful story like we've gotten with Tommy. I want to know what's going on with West. Is he still working with the future Rangers? What's going on with him, Jen? I would love to see him run a team like in Forever Red. Then we have Leo from Lost Galaxy. Really? Wasn't even meant to be the Red Ranger. Came in one of the best seasons after Space. The caveat for Leo has so many options for story. Did he hold on to that red saber? Does he feel like he's truly belongs as the Red Ranger? There's so many ideas you could have went with. And that's what I want to see. See, my issue is they constantly rely on bringing back Jason David Frank because of his name and the way he impacts the show. The only other Power Ranger that has that impact is Jason, Austin St. John. That's why when he came back from Beast Morphers, everybody was like, "Woohoo, I'm watching it again." But there should be other Rangers that get that opportunity as well. And that's why I'm going to get serious for you for a minute. You see, Tommy left in Turbo. He left in the middle of the series, if people remember. And TJ took up the mantle of the Red Ranger. And why that was so significant was he filled in the role of Tommy. The big shoes of Tommy. Tommy was such an important part of that show. Whoever was going to take over and put that helmet on after him had big shoes to fill. And TJ did it. But let's really talk about it for a minute. As a person of color growing up, to see a black African American wear that Red Ranger helmet meant something to me. And the fact that he doesn't get more credit is a shame, because I think he did an amazing job filling the role of leader and continuing the show. And I'd love to see more focus on him. He was fantastic in Turbo. He was amazing in Space. He was great in Forever Red. And he was even okay in Super Mega Force. Oh, God, cough. Nobody liked that crossover. Excuse me. Sick for a minute. So as much as I do appreciate everything Jason David Frank has done, and as much as I do love Tommy, he is my favorite Power Ranger, I think it's okay for him to step aside every once in a while and show that there is other Rangers that exist. But anyway, that's neither here or there, okay? Like Katy Perry said, it's Friday nights, and we got things to do. So before you go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and go ahead and comment. It helps the channel out, and be honest, it feeds my ego, and I appreciate that. And one more thing, and I need you guys to get real close for this one. You hearing me? May the power protect you. Real quick announcement, I got to interrupt myself with myself. I forgot to mention Carter for Lightspeed Rescue, one of the greatest Red Rangers. I would love to see story arc following him. He was one of the toughest, most bad, like curse on this channel. I haven't figured that out. You know what the word is, though. Bad. Yeah. He needs some gratitude and some love. So, Carter all the way from Lightspeed Rescue. Hold on. How's that nod go?